Yo, so I'm gonna go over these 3 trades I took this week. They were on ES and NQ. I'm trying to pass a evaluation. I got really close to passing it, but didn't get quite there yet because of some things that markets do, So the first one was on Monday. This was a long on ES, so S&P 500. This was kinda already late in the session, and the TP only hit in PM session. So the first thing I saw, we swept all this low resistance liquidity and rebalanced a zone deep in here, filled all this gap, and then we started flipping bullish. So after this 5-minute gaps got inversed, I looked for a retest. Plus I had a Fibo drawn here, and I saw that we break above all these OTE levels and come back to retest 0.5 of this whole New York range. The entry was on a 2-minute. I placed a limit order. It was a limit order here, 2-minute BPR, balanced price range. Placed a limit here, and the trade executed. This was a long trade, but it paid off. This is where I closed 1.5k. The second trade was on Wednesday, also on ES. I took longs, and let me explain it. So first of all, on the open we swept Asia lows. We started displacing higher, displaced through these highs and closed above Asia highs. Then I saw price retesting a 15-minute gap. Here we close above, retest the 15-minute gap, and come back to retest it again and sweep these lows from the previous candle inside of it. And then I think I took a limit order. It was here. We swept these highs, these lows inside the 15-minute gap. I had a Fibo drawn like this. I saw that we close above all these levels, just like on Monday's trade, and placed a limit on a 1-minute gap or a 2-minute, and the TP was at a hourly rejection block middle, and it was also my target for the day, capital wise or money wise. It closed a bit smaller, but still a really good day. On Thursday, this is where markets really tested my nerves. I was looking more at NQ because ES was quite overextended, and we had SMTs, I believe, with this high and even this one. So ES had already taken these previous NY highs, so I was already kind of bearish. And the first trade I was looking at was a limit on a 10 a.m. key level. So I wanted for price to, it already did, it rejected this order zone and displaced lower and came back to the OTE levels, but I kinda wanted to see it come back even higher here because it was a 5-minute rejection block as well. But my mistake was not placing a limit on the 705 level and the stop here. That would have been perfect, and I would have already passed my account with this one trade. And it kind of got on my nerves, but still, no revenge trades or nothing. I took this second trade just because this one did not get filled, so I still saw these equal London lows as a really strong target, and it was a strong target. This continuation short was based on price respecting the 2-minute gap just exactly at the middle, and this low it retested kind of both of those zones, so the middle of the 2-minute gap and this low, so a breaker. And what I did, I placed a limit order after we broke here. We broke down, and my entry was on this candle. Wanted to see those London equal lows get taken immediately, but it did go to my break-even point, so I went to break-even here and it tapped me out. But the trade was perfect and it still went there, but just without me. So yeah, that's kind of the trade recap. And on Thursday I made $15. So yeah, next week I'm passing the eval, and then we're on to the payout phase. So yeah, thanks for watching.